Hi everyone. Okay, let's do it. All right, my most anticipated movies of 2025. Here are my top 10. Um, Clearly, there's going to be a lot more movies coming out in the year, but these are the ones, these 10 are my most anticipated. So let's get it on. All right, number 10, F1. F1. This is the Brad Pitt F1 movie. It's being directed by the guy who directed Top Gun Maverick, and from what I've seen, like the screenshots, looks to be like a really impressive uh, movie. It deals with Formula One racing, and yeah, it looks good. And Brad Pitt's going to be in it, and race car movies do pretty well in film. You have a lot with like Chris Hemsworth's Rush. You have stuff like Tom Cruise with Days of Thunder. You have, you know, stuff like that. And it's made by the guy who did Top Gun Maverick, so it's going to look really impressive. Cinematography, the way it's shot, and the sound. It's a movie that's made for going to the IMAX theater and seeing it. And this is going to be one of those titles. And I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it's coming out this year. Definitely a must watch. Can't wait to see that. All right, number 9, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning is the follow up to the last movie. From what you saw in the trailer that was released, it looks exciting. It looks intense. It looks like there's going to be a lot of, harrowing action set pieces that are a staple of the Mission Impossible franchise. And this looks to be Tom Cruise's last movie. I think if the rumors are true that Glenn Powell wants to take over as the main protagonist in these movies, that makes sense. I mean, you could also just, put this on, make it a TV series, and that could work. And then just end it theatrically with this final movie. Definitely think that could happen. Who knows? But from what you can gather from the trailer, is that it's going to be an exciting finale and to this story, and I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. All right, and number 8, Fantastic Four: First Steps. Fantastic Four: First Steps. This is going to be a big one for Marvel. I mean, already you have Captain America: New World, Brave New World. You have Thunderbolts, and you have this movie, Fantastic Four, and yeah, there's a lot, but this movie in particular for me seems the most exciting because you're going to see, more of the science aspect to Marvel, more of the science fiction, uh, and apparently it's going to be taking place in the '60s, so it's going to have a bit of a time period quality to it. And you got all the Fantastic Four in this. You got Mr. Fantastic, you got the Thing, you got Invisible Woman, you got the Human Torch, you have, their helper robot character that's in this. And yeah, it looks good. They've only released that one concept art of it, a poster of them all together in the house, hanging out as a family, which is what you expect from the Fantastic Four. They're kind of this family unit of superheroes, and yeah, and will we get to see Doctor Doom? I mean, we have the announcement that Robert Downey Jr. is playing him, so my thoughts is that that character is going to show up in a post-credit scene, or they'll mention him. They'll show maybe a scene of him in the movie. I don't know, but for me, this is going to be an exciting movie for Marvel, and it's going to be hopefully different. You've finally seen the Fantastic Four. Hopefully, it's done right. There's been 3 Fantastic Four movies, and they weren't great. So hopefully, Marvel Studios can really give us a great Fantastic Four movie, and I'm looking forward to that. It's coming out, I believe, in I think July. So yeah, looking forward to a great summer movie. All right. Number 7, Warfare. Warfare is the next movie by Alex Garland. He was great in what he did with Civil War. And this looks to be like another intense war movie, an epic. And it deals with, I believe, special forces, Navy SEALs, uh, taking down insurgency forces in Iraq. And I think there's another director that's also working alongside Alex Garland that actually was a soldier uh, during Iraq. So, he's collaborating with Alex Garland. So you're going to get something that's real, something that's, true to what was going on at that time in the Middle East during the Iraq War. So it looks good from the trailer. It looks intense, looks a little scary, which makes sense because this is an A24 movie. So there's going to be some elements of fright involved with the characters, and hey, like they're soldiers that are being pinned down by insurgent forces. So yeah, I'd expect there to be some scary moments in the story. So yeah, Warfare. Definitely excited for this movie, and hopefully it turns out great. All right, number 6, Mickey 17. Mickey 17 is a weird one. That trailer still had me question what the hell was I watching. You had, I don't know what Robert Pattinson is doing in this movie. It looks like he's a clone, and he's the 17th version of that clone, hence the name Mickey 17. And it looks like, and it's science fiction, so it looks like he's working on a planet as a colonist, worker, or something. I don't know. It looks weird, but hey, it's Bong Joon-ho, so I love his movies like Parasite and Snowpiercer, so let's go. Like, I don't care. Like, he makes a lot of great movies, and I like his vision of how he sees movies. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely check this out. It looks like it has a lot of dark humor, dark comedy involved in it. So yeah, this movie looks great. Like, I can't wait for it. And it was gonna come out in January this month, and it got delayed. So maybe that was for visual effects stuff that they have to pin down and fix up before release. And the new release date is in April. So yeah, I am looking forward to it, and yeah, can't wait to see it. All right, number 5, Sinners. Sinners looks very interesting from the mind of Ryan Coogler, who did Fruitvale Station, Creed, and obviously Black Panther 1 and 2. He's doing a horror themed movie that centers around vampires and the occult. So this looks very, very intriguing. Kind of reminds me of Jordan Peele. Reminds me of a Jordan Peele movie that wouldn't feel out of place from movies like Nope, Us, or Get Out. So yeah, I want to see Ryan Coogler do a horror flick, and this looks really good. Michael B. Jordan plays twin brothers, and yeah, I it's coming out in April as well. It was going to come out in March, and Warner Brothers, I believe, pushed it. I think it's Warner Brothers, and yeah, it's coming in April. So definitely looking forward to Sinners, and yeah, and it's funny that people drew comparisons to this and Blade, because clearly there's not a Blade movie that's going to be happening for a while, and so this clearly is going to fill that appetite of vampires. So, all right, I'm going to check it out. It looks cool. Number 4, The Smashing Machine. This is The Rock playing the wrestler turned MMA fighter, based on a true story, and it looks good. There's that one screenshot of him in the ring, and it looks good. I got, I mean, we'll see. It could be good, it could be bad, but I like The Rock. I like his movies. I like that he's doing something that's more personal, and yeah, I think he really wants that Oscar nomination, and I think he might deliver. And this will be an interesting one, and I'm looking forward to it. Number 3, Avatar 3. Avatar 3, I am very excited for. I have seen Avatar and Avatar 2. Saw them on opening day. Avatar 1, saw 2009 when it came out. Avatar 2, The Way of Water, saw it when it came out. Watched them both in 3D. With 2, I saw it in IMAX 3D. And yeah, I can't wait for this. I can't wait to see the Fire Tribe that they are hinting at in this new movie, because we saw the Water Tribe, And yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to have great action, probably. I've seen some of the concept art that's online and it looks breathtaking. And I got complete faith that James Cameron will deliver on this movie. Like, this is going to be an exceptional one. And yeah, can't wait. And yeah, can't wait for December. This is going to be a great one. Okay, number two, 28 Years Later. 28 Years Later is the follow up to 28 Weeks Later, and that was the follow up to 28 Days Later, which again, Alex Garland, he wrote the script for 28 Days Later, and he returns for the screenplay for this movie, and the trailer is really good. The trailer is creepy. The voiceover that was like, you know, that was creepy. Like everything in that trailer just honed in on what those movies are about. Fast moving zombies, complete apocalyptic, chaos with, you know, zombies everywhere, people dying, people getting infected one by one, and you just have a group of survivors trying to hold it all down. And you got Aaron Taylor Johnson's in this. A lot of great actors are going to be in this movie. Danny Boyle is directing. He's returning to do it. And yeah, this is going to be a great one. This is coming out in the summer, and I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I think I should probably rewatch 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later to prepare, because this is going to be an intense one. All right, my number one movie of 2025, no surprise, James Gunn's Superman. I really like James Gunn. I put him up there with my favorite movie directors like Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan, Guillermo del Toro. I put him up there with, because he makes a lot of great, fantastic movies. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, and yeah, I am very excited for Superman. The trailer has all the elements that are present in the comics. You have science fiction and fantasy elements, which I'm welcoming because those elements work. You got Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult, a terrific actor to play that character. You have, other superheroes that are going to be showing up in this movie, like Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific. You got a lot of cool things, Metamorpho, the Authority. You got a lot of characters. Hopefully, it's not too crowded, because that would be a bad thing if all these characters overcrowd the story. And from what I can see from the trailer, it looks like it is focused specifically on Superman, and it's not an origin story. He's already Superman at this point, but it's gonna. The synopsis reads that there's like trouble in the Middle East and there's like a war going on, and so Superman has to, save the day. And who knows? Like, I'm just this movie is just. I'm really curious about how they're gonna handle this story, how the DC universe is going to be established with this. Are we going to see Supergirl? We're probably going to see Supergirl because that's already been confirmed. But will we see the DC universe's new Batman? Will it be Robert Pattinson? Robert Pattinson's Batman? Who knows? But from what I've seen so far, it looks great. The musical score, definitely uses themes from John Williams' score. You saw that in the trailer, and it's great. So hopefully James Gunn knocks it out of the park, and yeah, I'm all for it. I need to see a really good Superman story because it's a hard character to nail in film, but hopefully it all comes together nicely. And yeah, that's it. My top 10 movies of 2025 that I am anticipating. Yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. All right. Bye.